What's up guys, James here from Reflect the Screen, and today we're going to talk all about The Secret Life of Pets 2. I haven't seen the first film, but in this film, boy, it just tugged at my heartstrings a little bit because, see, I love pets. And by pets I mean I love dogs. Cats, whatever. In The Secret Life of Pets 2, we find our pets tackling something other than humans for once. They're tackling themselves and their own fears and inhibitions. In this film, we see the return of Patton Oswalt as Max and Eric Stonestreet as Duke. I mean, they're such a good tandem together. But in this one, they're taking care of baby Liam. Baby Liam is growing up faster than they can even imagine. He's going into, I think it's kindergarten or pre-K. He's going into a grade level for like really little kids. And what they struggle with really is the fact that they can't always be with Liam. Now, honestly, not having seen the first film, I was a little scared that I wouldn't understand anything in this movie, but what's great is this film kind of like brings you up to speed, so it's okay for those who haven't seen the first movie. And before I go into any of the pros and cons for The Secret Life of Pets 2, if you haven't already subscribed to Reflect the Screen, please go ahead and hit that big red button below. It's right there. We're trying to grow this thing and I cannot wait to do it alongside each and every one of you. Now, like I mentioned earlier, the formula for this movie really is geared to not only children, but for adults as well, and it's insane because there was a guy behind me he was full belly laughing the entire film. So that's a big testament to the writing. They understand that if they're gonna make a successful sequel, it needs to be geared to both demographics. So I was super surprised and I'm really happy that they went that route. Alright, so here's how I kind of view, first of all, children's films. You gotta look at what they're doing on the surface level, and you have to look at what they're doing below. And a great film is honestly one that does a lot of good work underneath the surface. So is it speaking to you? And this film really did speak to me, which is really cool. I mean, Max, who's again voiced by Patton Oswalt, is struggling with an internal issue, and that's attachment and fear. So one sequence in particular that I think really does play to the undertones of this movie is the one involving Harrison Ford's dog, Rooster. What he does is help break Max out of his shell. See, the reason why this sequel works really well, I think, is it takes a little from the first film, which is a comical sense, and the second film introduces a more mature tone to the film. What I think the film did really well is that they didn't oversaturate us with Kevin Hart. They gave him enough material to work with to satisfy audiences and even fans of Kevin Hart's comedy. Now, what they did do poorly with Tiffany Haddish's character is I think they just miscast her in this film. I mean, really, I don't think she did really well. She's not a very good voice actor, and I think it's because without seeing her physical actions, she can't really produce comedy. Her voice is not very good. It doesn't fit. It almost feels out of place. So I think she was actually among the worst elements of this movie. Another thing that just didn't work in this film is Dana Carvey's sequence as Pops. He's like this older dog and he's like, I'm gonna teach you some new tricks. And honestly, The Secret Life of Pets 2 is an awesome film. It's a good time. It's very enjoyable. You could just go, turn your brain off, but still learn certain things from this movie. The illumination brings a sweet animation style, and it really is a good time for the entire family, and even just adults who want an escape from the more serious, mundane films that we usually get. So you can count me as a fan of The Secret Life of Pets 2, which is a fun escape for about an hour and a half. Alright guys, so if you enjoyed this review of The Secret Life of Pets 2, please go below and like this video. Hit me up with a comment and tell me. I mean, dogs or cats? Dogs or cats? I really think it's dogs, for sure. And again, if you could, subscribe to Reflect the Screen as we continue to grow and reach 300 subs. Go ahead and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for some more news, updates, and future reviews. Thank you so much again for watching this review, and I'll catch you at the next screening.